HCMC stock update today. So we know for sure, as we can evidently see here, that HCMC has not responded. So the only response so far we have is that of Philip Morris, filed on the 20th of August. And we know for sure that in that filing, Philip Morris tried to say, in that response rather, Philip Morris tried to say that it is too late to start defining combustion. That the genie has already left the bottle. HCMC filed an exhibit that indicated that IQOS does not combust. Because they had filed the FDA report, then they have given the definition of combustion, and as such, HCMC cannot start to redefine combustion. So in effect, they are challenging the rules, as the alternative definition of combustion was what the judge was demanded in the ruling of that first complaint. So they did not define combustion sufficiently in the 170 patents, and could have done so years ago, but failed to. This is what Philip Morris was asserting in that response. So we're just giving a quick summary. Dr. Michael Deible did not test the IQOS, okay, amongst other things. So moving on, we can see what's going on here with the stock. It closed the session of the 27th of August 2021 at $0.0007, a retracement of 6.67%. 9.889 million shares crossed the tape during that session. We have a position in HCMC, so it's important that you note that. 331.179 billion shares outstanding. It may not exactly be the shares on float, because shares outstanding is not exactly shares on float. Shares on float is what is traded, what has been traded. Okay, so what we can see here is that the stock evidently is consolidating, but at the same time, it is now the downward trend has not abated, because the stock has slightly deviated from the pattern, the sideways movement. It's now slightly inching downwards. So that's not exactly the sort of news we all want to hear. We want to see the stock inch upwards and get slightly bullish. There isn't really any formal news update. The last time there was anything there was on the 10th of August. We can see the momentum based on the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is trying to improve. I think the RSI is not so wonderful either, not so wonderful, but at least not as bad as you would expect. It appears to be consolidating within a longer term uptrend. The average directional index is below 20, indicating that the shares have traded sideways recently. However, the 200-day moving average is still sloping bullishly upwards, and it is lagging the S&P 500 based on the comparative relative strength analysis. Momentum is improving. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay higher prices for shares. Okay, I don't know whether that is really the case, as the stock closed at a level that is not exactly that. I mean, it's somewhat new to a lot of market participants. Okay, the unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. Okay, so we have that the 10-day volatility is at 511.13% for the last 10 trading sessions. So well, let's see how things pan out. We will update you if HCMC files any the last response, that's the response that is needed before the judge decides whether the case is going to move forward or not. And I believe in the coming sessions, in the coming stages, we may not be able to see what is going on. At least we're fortunate now, we can see what's going on. We can download the documents and read them. Yes, in the coming stages, if the case proceeds further, we may not be able to see what's going on, the filings on this website. But the good thing about that is that when we proceed further, then there's a good chance the opportunity to negotiate settlements begins to improve. So that's a good thing about it. But we fingers crossed. We all pray
and pray that the case will proceed. The judge has asked HCMC to file an amended complaint, and they have filed that. And the judge asked them to redefine combustion, and they have done that. So we expect that the judge will allow the case to proceed. But fingers crossed, in as much as the judge has done that, you may be surprised. The judge may still take the side or take the position of Philip Morris. So we just hope that that would not be the case. We just hope that the judge allows the case to see the light, allows it to be argued and debated and all that stuff. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.